Have you ever wondered what it takes to save a piece of history? Today, we're stepping into a world where time seems to slow down, where the faint whispers of the past are carefully brought back to life. This is the mesmerizing realm of ancient monastic scroll conservation. Imagine a quiet room, bathed in soft filtered light. Here, conservators, with unwavering patience and incredible precision, guard the stories and knowledge sealed within these fragile artifacts. For anyone watching, it's impossible not to be captivated. Every crease, every stain, every faded line on these scrolls tells a story just waiting to be rediscovered. The journey begins long before any tool ever touches the scroll. These ancient manuscripts, often written on parchment made from animal skin, arrive in carefully padded crates. They might be stiff, curled, or their ink so brittle it could turn to dust with the slightest touch. The conservators approach them with a sense of ceremony. First, they document every detail with high-resolution photography. Then, the real detective work begins. Using different wavelengths of light, they uncover secrets hidden from the naked eye. Infrared light might reveal drawings or text that was erased centuries ago, while ultraviolet light can highlight old repairs or hidden damage. This stage is a delicate dance of science and humility. The conservators must understand every single weakness of the scroll before they even think about making the smallest intervention. Once the scroll's condition is fully understood, the next step is stabilization. Centuries of changing temperatures and humidity can cause the parchment to warp or even split. To counteract this, conservators create a special microclimate chamber. It's a transparent box that slowly reintroduces controlled humidity. The goal isn't to make the parchment look brand new. That's not possible or even desirable. Instead, they aim to make it just pliable enough to be handled safely. This gentle hydration process can take hours, sometimes even days. Any rush could cause the ink to bleed or the parchment to swell unevenly, causing irreparable damage. When the parchment is finally flexible, the most painstaking work can begin. Flattening and repairing, using soft, hand-cut Japanese tissue paper and a wheat starch paste made fresh every day. Conservators meticulously reinforce tears and secure any loose ink. Their tools are as delicate as the task itself. Fine sable brushes, smooth bone folders, and tweezers polished to prevent snagging the delicate surface. Every single movement is deliberate, almost like a meditation. They are acutely aware that one careless slip could erase a piece of history forever. Just as important as the parchment is the ink itself. Many of these scrolls were written with iron gall ink, a substance that, over time, can actually corrode the parchment, creating brown halos and fragile, lace-like holes. Conservators carefully analyze the ink's acidity to decide if a gentle deacidification treatment is needed. Sometimes, a mild calcium-based solution can halt the decay. Other times, the ink is too fragile to touch, and the focus shifts to controlling the environment to prevent further damage. The ultimate goal is never to restore the manuscript to some imagined former glory, but to preserve its current state and stop any more decay in its tracks. Ethics guide every single decision in this process. The core principle is minimal intervention. Conservators avoid any alterations that might misrepresent the scroll's age or origin. Even cleaning is done with incredible restraint. They might lift surface dust with a soft brush, but stains the marks left by time, and ooze are usually left untouched. These aren't seen as imperfections. They're part of the scroll's biographies, evidence of the hands that held it, the places it traveled, and the devotion it inspired over centuries. After all the structural repairs are done, the scrolls need a new, safe home. Custom supports are created from acid-free materials to cradle the parchment without putting any stress on its fragile edges. Some scrolls are placed in specially designed boxes, while others are stored flat between layers of inert film. The storage environment is meticulously controlled, with low light, stable humidity, and a moderate temperature. These conditions are crucial to prevent new damage and slow down the natural aging process. For anyone who witnesses this, whether you're a history student, a visitor to a conservation lab, or watching this video right now, the process is mesmerizing. It's not just about the incredible skill involved. It's about the stories embedded within the scrolls themselves. Faded notes in the margins might reveal amongst private thoughts on theology. Tiny illustrations show artistic traditions passed down through generations. You might even find smudged fingerprints or drops of wax, evoking the very people who created and used these manuscripts long ago. These scrolls are more than just objects. They are witnesses to history, and the conservators who care for them become part of a long lineage of guardians, stretching all the way back to the monasteries where these treasures were first created. In the end, the conservation of ancient monastic scrolls is an incredible act of reverence and continuity. It bridges the centuries, connecting past knowledge with our present understanding. It's hard not to feel a sense of awe, not only for the skill of the conservators, but for the enduring voices of history that these delicate documents carry. Through this careful stewardship, the wisdom inscribed so long ago is given a new life, ready to inspire future generations, just as they fascinate us today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. If you found this as amazing as I did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.